Hello, hello. Hey, Christina. How are you? Hey, Tina. Oh my gosh, just finishing chapter 56. Just in the nick of time. I'm trying to get the chapters read. Our power went out last night and couldn't read it. Currently on chapter 40. Trying to hurry though. Cried already a couple times this morning. Oh my God. Um, Tina, you're finished like chapter 56, I feel like was the perfect place for us to end. Christina, you are not going to believe what is going to happen between chapter 40 and chapter 56. I really can't stand the mom. Yeah, even after chapter 6, I still don't understand the mom. Um, yeah, 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 yeah. Do you have power now, Christina? Why did it go out? Are you having like, is it too hot? Everyone's using their aircon and burning it out? Yeah, the story's getting better and happier. Yeah. Happier, I think for sure. Like, yeah, she's definitely getting a bit more like backbone, I guess. Isn't that what we wanted her to get? We wanted her to have some backbone and some like, yeah. But what I like, so Christina, you haven't gotten to like the love interest yet, have you? Oh, the next books in the series might be about Sam. Like it might just be like a continuation of the story. It would have been kind of sucky for the story to end and everything settled would not see her. Well, we don't know how it's going to end. Maybe if there's a whole series, maybe things aren't so settled. I mean, nothing seems to be settled, although I don't know why my glasses won't stay on my face. Yeah, things certainly seem to be going in the right direction for Sam. That I will say. Yeah. Christina, did you really cry? Tina, did you cry? I'm cold-hearted, I guess. I didn't cry, but there were moments that I was like, okay, that's sad. Did I say sad? I don't know. Did you really cry, Christina? I don't want to spoil anything, but I feel like the way things are starting to resolve isn't exactly cinematic, but it feels very realistic. It feels very, I don't know if realistic is the word I would use. It feels very formulaic. Like, okay, we're finally at the part where she meets this guy, and of course she doesn't like him and he doesn't like her. It just, so, I mean, I don't not enjoy the formula, right? I watch these kind of movies all the time, right? But there's nothing surprising for me yet. I haven't been surprised by anything. And I still keep waiting to find out why mom and Agnes hate her so much. Like how family troubles would resolve. Yeah. I mean, oh gosh, it's hard not to spoil anything. How the way she's resolving issues with her family. I'm happy that she seems to be like getting like, I don't know if she's resolving issues with her family, but at least she's like standing up for herself and not letting her mom and um her cousin treat her badly. So I am happy about that. How she's like fine. Like she talked back to her mom, she talked back to Chloe. Yeah. Yeah, that seems realistic to me. Finally, it seems realistic. I feel like her not talking back and just like going, oh, well, I guess that's the way it is. That I was like, come on, girl. Really, how long in your life are you going to do that before you step it up? I don't know. So, Christina, you're still reading. You're at chapter 40. Are you laughing? My face. All right, if Christina has to get to chapter 56, Tina, can you look in your little thing and see about how long? Like, Christina, are you still gonna, should we wait for you to get to chapter 56? Because we can't talk or you'll know what's going on. And it's like big stuff. Big stuff. Did we lose Christina? We might have lost her. I wonder if her power went out again. Maybe. I think it's just you and me, Tina. I don't know what to do. If it's just you and me, what should we do? Oh, Christina's back. I'm still reading. Okay. No worry. I thought maybe your power went out again and we lost you. Okay. So chapter 40 is an hour and 20 minutes away from chapter 57. Uh-oh. Sorry, I had to have a big drink. I'm so thirsty. I saw the titles for the next books. And book 3 said Wait a minute. So you think we're not going to find out what the deal is with Mom in this book? I got to tell you, I'm not going to be happy if we get all the way to the end of this book and we still don't know why Mom hates Sam and loves Chloe. This book is going to go down to a 1 star if that happens at the end of this book. Watch me do it. 1 star if we don't find out. I'm worried we're not going to find out what's going on with Mom until then, to book 3. Oh boy, I'm not going to be happy. Yeah, now that it's not a standalone or a companion, I'm worried we're not going to find out. I can't go through a whole other book. I can't go through 2 more books. I can't go through 3 books before we find out why Mom hates. What do you guys think? Are you going to be mad if we get to the end of this book and like the whole thing that we talked about for most of every single conversation we've had is Mom? How do you not resolve that? Nicole from Dusty Book Sniffers joined us too, and she got the chapters read. I feel so bad. Why do you feel bad? Don't feel bad. We don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. I do wonder what we should do though, because we're going to spoil all of this stuff for you if we talk about it. Is Nicole here? Nicole? I would love to do together, but I think we should choose a shorter book. Yeah. And I think we should do like what Christina suggested a couple times ago, that like we read some of it while we're here, but then we read some of it on our own before we come back and do the sprints. And I wonder if maybe what we should do, well, no, maybe not. I was going to say like we could read some short stories and then each week it would be one of the short stories or a book of essays or something like that. I don't know. Because you didn't. Well, you didn't have any power. And we have I feel like this is my fault because I'm leaving the country and I feel like we're trying to cram this in before I leave, which is kind of crazy because yeah, my schedule does get a little bit crazy in the next month. So yeah, we didn't plan very well. I didn't plan very well starting this. We could just read the other books on our own and talk about. Yeah, we could do that actually. We could do that. But I might boycott Jessica Redland if she leaves us hanging at the end of this book. I feel like we should leave Wednesday sprints as just Wednesday sprints. No, not your fault. Well, I feel like it kind of is. That's why we're like we were having all of these scheduling problems and then do other sprints for a book. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, something. Yeah, but this was fun. Yeah, I mean, we haven't finished the book yet, and I don't know if we're going to finish it. I don't know what to do. Christina, um, we could also read them and talk about them on Instagram, but I feel like a traditional book club is kind of boring. I don't feel like a traditional book club is kind of boring, but I don't really enjoy the reading and talking about them. Those like the Oprah Winfrey Book Club and the Reese Book Club and those things where they just like everyone's just posting comments. It's not really much of a conversation, right? I more appreciate like a live conversation you can have about the books. Yeah, Wednesday sprints for sprints and have a discussion session. Yeah. Some name suggestions for this book club. Reading Sprints Book Club or Fig Tree Book Club. I like Reading Sprints Book Club. I mean, I like Fig Tree Book Club because like it's the name of my business. So like you always got to get the business in there. But I feel like what we're really doing is a reading sprints, but then we're doing like a book club in the reading sprints. So I like a name that kind of tells you what we're doing. You're so funny, Tina. I have name suggestions for this book club. We're a book club. Yeah, we are. All right. I feel bad saying this right now. So much, Tina will back me up on this, right? So much happened up to chapter 56, right? A ton of stuff that we could talk about. And I feel bad not talking about it with Mika and Christina and Nicole, right? I feel like this is like the major stuff in the book other than the love that she's going to find. But I feel like, do you feel that way, Tina? Like, because we're missing Nicole and Mika, what should we do? Should we could read on our own so many chapters and then come back and talk and read together too. Yes, that's what I think we should. I mean, not today, maybe today. I don't know. But in the future, when we do a future book, I think we should start the book and like maybe for this first sprint, because at the beginning it's always fun to talk about, okay, what do you think, like at the very beginning when nobody knows anything. And I think we should pick a book that nobody knows anything, because then that way we won't have to worry about like what to say, what not to say, and we're all experiencing it together. So yeah, maybe the first time we get together to talk about a book, we read, we talk, we read, we talk, and then we go away. And then before the next time we get together, we all have read like, I don't know, 20 chapters and we do like the next. And I kind of think what we should do. What do you think about this? Should we do, I mean, now we're talking about the future. We're not even talking about this book. But if we did one book every month and we did it on Wednesday, like instead of reading sprints, it was book club sprints or whatever we're going to call our book club. If we broke the book up into 4 parts, we could finish a book every month, right? If we like, broke it up into 4 parts and whatever part we didn't finish during the sprints, everybody had to read up to that part to start the next sprint. And we would do something like that. I don't know. I feel it would have been better to read chapter 29 to 56 together. Yeah. But yeah. And Stacy. Oh, Stacy's coming too. So, well, Christina's up to chapter 40. Let me see. What happens up to chapter 40 between 29 and 40? Okay, where's 29? Should we talk about chapters 29 to 40? Maybe. Why don't we talk about 29 to 40? And then today, and then the next sprint, catch up to 56. And then everybody can read, like, then we can start talking at chapter 56. Does that sound good for today? And I don't know when our next sprint will be, but chat a bit today and read more. Just say I haven't. Well, I don't think you're holding us up because we don't have Mika and we don't have Stacy and we don't have Nicole. So, yeah. So it's not, you're not holding us up, especially if you want to talk up to chapter 40. Should we talk up to chapter 40? Are we sprinting today? Yeah, you're not holding us up. No, you're not holding us up. Should we talk about 29 to 40? Yes, no? I know everybody's going, what happened in 29 to 40? Oh, they had the baby. Not they didn't have the baby. Toby and yeah, we can talk now, read some more and talk again. Yeah. I so need to talk about it. I don't know what happened for chapter 14. Chapter 14, 40. Is that what you mean? Did typo? 40. I was like, 14. I don't care what happened in chapter 14. We're beyond it. All right, yes, chapter 40. You don't know? Well, okay, so let's talk. So chapter 24, 29, Toby and Hannah had the baby. And were you guys like um a little bit annoyed that Toby, who called it? Tina, I think it was you that said Toby and Chloe are now going to become best friends, or Toby and Hannah are going to become best friends with James and Chloe. And I was like, oh my God, that is exactly what happened. Chloe's pregnant. Hannah had a baby. Grumpy died. She could not have Christmas with her family. Yeah. Where do we start? Where do we start? I want to start with Hannah having the baby. Maybe we could do what we did yesterday where Christina reads the book and we read something else. You mean where I read the book? Because I came in late. Christina's already up to chapter 40. We can talk 29 to 40. Let's talk 29 to 40. And then maybe it will break and Christina can keep reading. And then we'll talk up to what she's read. There were letters that made me bawl. Oh, wait, what? Tell me again. What letters made you bawl? I forget. I was worrying they would be close, but Hannah didn't want to be close. Thank goodness. When I started reading that, I was like, oh no, now Hannah's not going to be there. But it's good. It's good. It's good. And she met someone, sort of. Yes. Yes, she did. Yeah. Cheap friend. Yes. Yes. All right. What are we talking about first? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. So you know she inherited property because, oh, the letter. Yes. Yes. Okay. So The letters from Grumpy. Yeah, so you know a lot, actually. So, what are we talking about first? Are we talking about, oh gosh, I don't know what you don't know. Should we talk about Jeep Pratt? What should we talk about first? She told her boss she was too busy to date. Yeah, yeah, her boss trying to fix her up with the nephew that is damaged. Because she has to work on the farm to get it ready. Yeah, were you guys okay? Were you surprised that she inherited the farm? I mean, we knew this was coming, right? I did think it was nice how like he started fixing up the farm before he died. Did you think he knew he was gonna die that night, that on Christmas Day? I literally was like, God, what a worst Christmas ever. Like you can't spend it with your family, and then the guy you're spending it with dies on you, like while you're washing the dishes. I was like, this is a terrible Christmas. Okay, what do you think about Jeep Pratt? And she's not moving in there until it's done. Yeah, is it that because there's just gonna be too much construction? Oh, no, she's got a good place to live now with the boys. No, I wasn't surprised in here at the farm. I was surprised that she didn't move in with him before he died. Oh, really? I was, like, so happy she was with the boys that like I'm kind of sad that she's moving out of the boys. I could tell in those chapters about Christmas that he would die, but I didn't want him to. I didn't think he was gonna die on Christmas, though. Did you? Everything that was being said, it was obvious. Yeah. Christmas Day when she told him to take a nap and she was washing the dishes and he said, "Bye, Sam." Oh, you knew it. I was like, this would be too much of a shitty thing to happen to her on Christmas Day with all of the, she couldn't be with her family and all of that. I was like, there's no way this is going to happen on Christmas Day. It would be such an awful thing. But it did. Yeah, that was sad. That was very sad for sure. But kind of happy too, because like he was not scared of dying or sad about dying, right? He was happy to be joining Gwendolyn. Oh, yes. Yes, but I didn't know it was gonna happen like 10 minutes later. Her family. I was yelling at the fact that like she couldn't come to Christmas. Wait, you just wait, Christina. When you in the future, Chloe, I hope I'm not spoiling anything, but Chloe and Sam are gonna have it out, and then you're gonna be even more pissed at Chloe and the family. But yeah, how completely unfair. Yeah, I knew it would be soon when he said that, but when he said bye, you knew it was right then. Kenny! Kenny, we're talking 29 to 40. We're only going up to chapter 40. Kenny, that she would find him not napping. Oh, yes. I seriously, so, oh my gosh, I have something to say, but it's going to ruin it. I'm a little bit worried that everybody, that all of these men that like her are dying in the book. Like she's just losing men right and left. So I'm worried about the boys. I'm worried about like her dad. Like everybody, all the men that like her seem to be dropping off. Oh boy, I just don't understand how your existence makes me too stressed is a reasonable excuse. Yeah. And I'm telling you what, if they don't tell us by the end of this book, I'm not going to be happy. Hey, Kenny, I don't get how just asking about Christmas would make her almost. And I know, like, because I've read the whole blowout fight, so I know what Chloe's thing is. And I still don't get how that would make her almost lose her. It's still, I, I feel like they just didn't want her again. Mom doesn't want her around. How do you not have your daughter, I mean, it's Christmas. It will be Sam's fault. Well, yes. Yeah. But Sam does that to herself too. She's like, everything is my fault, so I have to fix everything. And I'm like, look, Sam, the fact that your mom and dad are not getting along has nothing to do with you. Like, it's not your fault. It is not your problem to fix it. Like, not everything. Like, she sort of internalizes it too, right? That everything is her fault. It's not. It's not. It's not. Yeah, I think so. I think they were just using that, which is always a good excuse, right? Because nobody wants to like harm like the baby. But it is good that the uncle, yes, that surprised me. When the uncle first started coming in, I was like, oh, I wasn't even aware there was an uncle. So I was like, okay, that's cool. And then the aunt, like, right, she sent the little note after Meckleby died. That was nice. So the aunt might be coming around too. Have you got to the part where Chloe shows up? Where Chloe shows up where? I know, we're trying not to spoil anything. I feel like her selfishness may come. Chloe's selfishness comes over the baby's well-being. I agree. Yes, finally. I know. Just wait. There's like a whole. Have you gotten to the big fight, Christina? I don't think so. The big fight between Tina. The big fight between Chloe and Sam. I don't think so. I think it's after chapter 40. Standing up for herself. Yeah. Yes, because her mom has spent her life telling that. But like her dad, like why isn't what? Yeah. Okay. Me and Vivian have gotten to chapter 57. The last scene was her in the cab with Josh, but Christine, oh yes, we're filling Kenny in. So Christina's at chapter 40. Tina and I know what happens through chapter 56. I do think Chloe is the one who keeps calling. I do too. But then I had a thought because nobody's saying anything. And I was like, what if it's James? What if James is the one that keeps calling? Because I was like, there's also weird stuff going on with James. Like there's something weird about James. Like maybe I still, yeah. Like when at first I thought it was Chloe, but then Chloe still seems to be like a bitch. So then I was like, maybe it's James. I don't know. I don't know. I can't wait until y'all get to the big fight between me and Chloe. You guys are getting closer to finding out why Chloe blew up at Sam. Yeah, yes, there's a big fight. There's a couple of really, really big things that happen. I thought it could be Chloe, but then I was like, that feels out of character for her. Yeah. Did you think it would be James? Well, yes. I don't know if James would be sobbing. True. So that would have thrown me off. True. But then I was like, maybe James really did love her and he just feels so bad and that he would be sobbing. I don't know. Like he feels so bad because of how he really messed everything up. Maybe mom? Oh yeah, I never thought it was mom. Do you think it might be mom? Maybe it's Aunt Agnes. And maybe it's not sobbing, maybe it's her choking on her own, like, awfulness. It is so we know. Oh, I never thought it was mom. No, no, no. I did I was like, I think it probably is Chloe, but then I was like, in the back of my mind, I was like, "It might be James. It might be James." This would not sob. Goodness. All right, so we haven't talked about, Jeep Pratt. I thought it could have been someone we didn't know yet. Well, yeah, that's true. But who could it be? Gwendolyn back from the grave. I don't know. Maybe Chloe's mom. Yeah, maybe. But why would she be sobbing? Just because she feels bad about how everything is going. Yeah, it's not the mom. Her hate is too deep. Yeah. Kenny, we're a little bit worried that we're not going to find out why the mom's hate is so deep until we get to book 3. Don't tell us, but are we going to find out at the end of this book why the mom hates Chloe? Yeah, we've read The Big Fight. We're trying not to spoil it for Christina. What chapter is The Big Fight? Hang on, I bet I put a bookmark on it. Chapter is The Big Fight. Oh, I wrote it down. I wrote, this is a good fight, finally. Chapter 49 is the big fight. Yeah. Kenny, book 3 is family secrets, and that's why we think we're not going to find out. Okay, we are going to find out at the end of the book. All right, but there are apparently more family secrets to come out in book 3. Thank the stars. I know. Seriously, I was like, this book is going to be a 1 star if we don't find out at the end of this book. So good. That's something to look forward to. The best thing about Jessica Redland is she doesn't do the whole setup one in one book and then draw it out. Good. We were worried. I was worried. I feel like I put my worry onto the rest of the group. So we were worried because she writes the books as if they are standalones. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to make a suggestion right now. So Christina has read through 40. What if we take a break and let Christina read through chapter 49 to get through the fight? And then we can talk about the fight? Did I just say what Tina just said? Yeah. Yes, I do. Yes, that's exactly what I want to happen. Does that sound good to everybody else? Yeah, Christina's good. Kenny. All right. So why don't we, so she's got 9 chapters. Oh Lord. And you'll just let us know when you're done. It's 5:30. All right. So that might, yes. Yeah, let's do that. So, I know we're great minds think alike. Tina, can you tell from your thing how long we're sort of thinking for 9 from 40 to 49? Not that Christina's on any kind of a time thing, but you're kind of on a time thing. We have a hard stop at 7. I have a hard stop at 7. Oh no, don't tell your husband his cooking is disgusting. That's not going to go well. All right, so here's what we're doing. We are going to stop talking. We're going to let Christina read until through chapter 49, read up to chapter 50. so that we can, and she's going to let us know when she's finished, because 49 is the fight. So when she finishes 49, right, which is about 40 minutes. Okay, good. You misspoke. Whew, I know. That's a big misspeak. Delicious, disgusting to delicious. Yikes. All right, so we are going to read for about 40 minutes. Christina's going to read up to chapter 49 and let us know when she finishes it. And then we're going to talk about the fight, Jeep Pratt, and whatever else comes up in those chapters up to 49. All right, does that sound good? So let me click this banner. I'll put that we're going to go about 40 minutes. We are reading up to 49, up to chapter 49. And we'll be back to discuss in about 40 minutes, which is what? To discuss around 10 after? I'll say 10 after. It might not be 10 after. It might take longer, but we can do that. All right. So, Christina, let us know when you're done. Oh, actually, I'll change that to say, unless Christina is ready earlier. Christina says, Christina says, done sooner. There we go. All right, cool. All right, guys, I'm unmuting. Just, do you think Christina's coming back? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All right, I'm going to start scrolling to see what's happening here. Okay. Are you liking Chloe now? How is Tina liking Chloe? I don't know. I feel like less, but more. What was happened and how she reacted. We're dancing around it. The wedding. Is there going to be another big confrontation with Chloe? Before the baby was born. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. There is another confrontation. You need to find out why James is being all weird. You do find that out. Okay. Is he still in love with Sam? Was he always in love? I don't know. I haven't read the second book. I know that Chloe decides she wants to move in with Sam. Okay, that doesn't sound good. How easily Sam falls in love with people. Oh, yes. Have you been reading up or are you doing something else? I was figuring out like a packing list. I haven't packed. So I was like writing out a packing list. So I haven't been reading. Yeah, you haven't been reading either. Yeah, because I don't want to like get, I don't want to get too far ahead and know things that I don't want to know things that other people don't know, you know? So I haven't been reading. What did you guys think about the fight, the big bombshell? I was like, I can't believe she's saying this stuff. I couldn't believe like that Chloe or that Sam was actually having the fight. And sorry, but I called the bombshell. Remember? I was like, he's not at that stag do. I bet they are off like doing it right now. Like, there's no way he's at the stag do. Yeah, I totally saw it. Yeah. Which do you think is the big bombshell? Yeah, that's what I think is the bombshell, but I don't think it was much of a bombshell because didn't we all know it? Which makes me extra annoyed at James that he like they had a deal, right? If you he needed yeah. Yeah. Oh, the fight between Sam and Chloe. Yeah. I definitely thought there was more going on as well. Yeah. Yeah. I but I was super proud of Sam for not just like backing down, right? I was like, you give it to her. And then I was super proud, like after it all came out, and Chloe is like, oh, okay, we should be friends again. And Sam was like, maybe not, maybe not, maybe no. Yeah, I wanted Sam to hit her. Yeah, I like at the beginning of the scene when like she finds out that they were together while she finds out that Chloe and James were together when Sam and James were together. And she gets up to leave. She's like, I'm done. I was like, oh my God, it's over. It's over. And then when she turns around and comes back and keeps going at her, and then they really get into this, you've always been like this, and you've always been like that, and this isn't my fault, and it's totally your fault. It's not my fault. You don't sleep with someone's boyfriend. Yeah. Like, I was like, you go, girl. Yeah. Look, she really wanted to know. She really wanted to know if her husband was having an affair. I feel like Chloe and James' relationship has always been doomed because how awful the communication skills are. I mean, it's almost like they're just relying on that like love at first sight. Do you guys believe in love at first sight? Do you believe love at first sight can like turn into an actual relationship? I always say I don't believe in love at first sight, but I do believe in lust at first sight. And I feel like that's what Chloe and James had. Now you know what happened at the wedding. Yes. Not without communication. Yeah. And I'm just kind of like, do they only like each other because they're like the beautiful people? Like, I don't understand really why Chloe and James are together. Definitely lust at first sight. Yeah, like spontaneous combustion, lust at first sight. You know who else they say was like spontaneous combustion, lust at first sight? Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. And they've been married and together through thick and thin, good times and bad times, for like, I don't know, 30 years, maybe a really long time. And they were spontaneous combustion, apparently. I don't believe in true love at first sight, but I think when you meet someone, you can know you'll have a future together. And then you have to like just work on it and make it be so. Yeah. I don't know why Chloe and James are together. Do you think James dies? Or do you think Chloe leaves James because he can't give her any more kids? What do you think about the fact that they named their son Samuel, like after Sam? Oh, wait, we're not talking about any of that yet. Sorry. We're only going to 40. I don't know if Christina's coming back. I don't think James dies, but I feel like there's going to be more reveals and he's going to be the villain. I think he might be the villain. Although Chloe is like, well, yeah, he's totally the villain because he was in a relationship with Sam. So, like, Chloe's the villain because she's like the best friend. But I think James is a bad guy. So it is interesting. I wonder what else is happening with James. Yeah, Chloe is not ready to be any type of adult. No. But is anybody at 27? I don't know. Should people be having children at this age? I think it was so dumb. Okay, I know. We have been discussing major spoilers. I think it's just to make Sam come back into her own fold. I don't think she's coming back either. Oh, what just happened over here? I think I lost my internet for a minute or something. I think so too. I totally think so too. I was like, really? You've been friends for 10 minutes and you're gonna name your, yeah. I was like, I thought it was stupid too. I totally agree, Tina. You make it so easy. You're a pushover. You're by yourself. Ooh, Candy doesn't mess around. But you forget, she's a nurse. She's a caregiver. She has like, this is what she does. She takes care of people. I love how she keeps saying, are you sure you're not having this baby right now? And Chloe's like, Braxton Hicks. And she's like, are you sure you're not having this baby? An hour ago. Yes, I know. Yeah, yeah. That's why I think she's doing it, just bribe her. Christina, you made it! Don't read any of the comments because we might have spoiled more than to chapter 40, whatever we read to, 49. We might have chapter. Christina, what did you think of the fight? Were you like, holy shit? Yeah, I know. She blocked Sam on social media. Like Sam was out, totally out of her life, like hated her, cut her off from the family. And then an hour later, she's naming her kid after her. Yeah. How much did you read, Christina? Yes, I know, right? Sam, after hearing this, it was done. I think Chloe did that to bribe her. Oh, because what? Like to bribe her to make, because Chloe's afraid. Well, Chloe doesn't have any friends. And yeah, if her husband is having an affair, because she doesn't know what's going on, right? So she's trying to bribe her, like to get Sam's friendship back. She's mad at her for loving her husband. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Can you believe it? She stood up. I couldn't believe the aunt. Yeah. I was like, ooh, the aunt is coming back. So she's got the uncle, the aunt, um and her dad. So the only people that still hated her were Chloe and I guess Aunt Agnes, who like we haven't heard from, and her mom. She wants her best friend back. Yeah, because she doesn't have any friends. And her life sucks now. And she has to like take care of her baby. Yeah. And then the whole like how Sam was like, oh yeah, there's no way he would ever cheat. He would never do that. And then she's like, well, he would. And the whole thing that Christina knew, we don't give a shit about Aunt Agnes. Agnes had like her one scene at the wedding, and then she's like nobody, like she's gone. Like what happened to her? She literally had that one scene where she stirred the pot, and then I don't know, where is she? I feel like Chloe could also be the victim of Sam's mother. Ooh, you think Sam's mom is gonna like flip on Chloe now? I'm on chapter 50, but oh, I'm happy for Sam. She is not taking crap anymore, but willing to listen until, of course. But yeah, she isn't taking crap anymore. I'm like, yeah, you go, girl. Chloe's a grown adult and responsible for her own choices, but she was also taught to view herself a certain way. True. Chloe was taught she was special. But then she went into the whole thing how she didn't think she was special, right? Because she was so jealous, apparently, of Sam. Chloe's so needy. James probably doesn't want to be there anymore either. Guilt is what almost ruined the wedding, not Sam. Yeah. So, like, what did almost ruin the wedding? this is what I still kind of don't understand. Because, like, what if Chloe knew that, like, she was the bad guy in the scenario at the wedding? Like, Chloe knew that she'd been sleeping with James while James was, like, in a relationship with Sam. So Chloe knows that Chloe is the bad guy. So, like, Agnes is stirring the pot. And then, like, I really don't, I didn't find Chloe's, like, reason for being mad at the wedding. I'm like, what? Kenny wants to read the second book. I want to see if she moved in with Sam because of the reason why, I think. There's two reasons why, I think. I guess all of this is going to need to be revealed. Yeah. But we can't say because Christina's not there yet, is she? Yes, Christina knows. Chloe saying Sam should have stuck up for herself when mom gave. I know. I'm like, I don't think any of this is Sam's fault. So everyone was talking about how James was with Sam, and Chloe didn't like that. When Aunt Agnes, so everyone at the wedding was talking about how James was with Sam, and Chloe didn't like that. When Aunt Agnes called Sam out instead of standing up for her cousin. Yeah, well, she threw her under the bus at the wedding, and then she just kept throwing her under the bus. Chloe probably can't find a friend that will give her everything like Sam had to. It is weird that Chloe has no friends. Like, Sam has Hannah and Toby, right? From, like, her days at university or nursing school or something. But Chloe, like, has no friends. The bus, instead of admitting that James and her were cheating. Yeah. Yeah, Chloe's got some issues. Yes, thank goodness. I am so glad. I was really worried that Hannah and Chloe were going to become best friends. She's not a great person, no. Sam is making friends left and right, and Chloe just had Sam, and Sam gave her everything. Yeah, until Chloe, like, took everything and then kicked her out. So what do you think, like, okay, so we're at the point that Chloe is trying to get Sam back to being her friend, right? They're at the hospital. She names the baby after her. Like, do you think they are going to end up being able to be friends again? Yep. Yep, completely. Sam is making good relationships with people, but it's her relationship with her family that is making her think that no one loves her and she isn't worth anything. And I do still feel like she's like her, like, I have to, like, fix everybody and help everybody comes out of her just wanting people to love her and to want her and need her. But she needs to be okay if nobody wants her and needs her, right? Because she does have good friends who love her. Oh, yeah, you're right. They must at some point before book 2 become friends again, unless our girl Sam turns back into the whole meek mouse, whatever you want, Chloe, you need a place to live. I guess you can come and live with me because I take care of people. But I don't think that's going to be it. She seems like she's getting her gumption. Yes. Yeah, there's gonna have to be some crazy stuff happen, I think, unless Sam just like decides to be nice and forgive her and be family and friends again. I hope that doesn't happen, but we'll see. Then Sam would be raising the baby. Chloe does not seem like she would put the child first. I mean, we'll see. Crazy things happen when people have babies. We'll see. I mean, there's a lot. I feel like there still has to be a lot to be revealed. My thought is that Sam has a new life with her love interest and has her development. Chloe has to be a grown-up with James, and she probably doesn't want that. Basically, life kicks her in the face. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Chloe does when she finds out about James. Do we already, Christina, do you know about James? You do, right? Because that happened at the birth. Oh no, you don't know. Chloe hasn't had her baby yet. Okay, Christina doesn't know. Shoot, well, we just spoiled a bunch of stuff. Sorry, she names the baby after Sam. That's in chapter 50 or 51, and we're only at 49. Oops, sorry. If she does give in to Chloe, that would be a waste of a story. True, Tina, true. Okay, it is about 1:15. Should we talk about what happens, like where do we go from here? Yep, baby not born yet, just went into labor. Cool. So there's a lot of stuff coming up. I don't think, wait, we don't know anything about Josh yet. Christina's like, it's okay. Yeah, we need to make the plans. Okay. So my normal sprint time is Wednesday at noon Eastern time. And so I feel like everybody's available, like, because you guys are always there. So, but I don't know if I can host tomorrow because I will be in a hotel and they do have internet, but I don't know how strong the internet will be, or I actually don't even know if the internet is in my hotel room or if I have to go to the lobby to use it, because I'm staying in, like, it's not a hostel, but it's like a boarding house, right? So it's like shared bathrooms, shared all that kind of stuff. So I don't think that I can host tomorrow. If you guys want to read and do this again tomorrow, I am probably going to be able to join because I can always join from the lobby, right? I'm not going to disturb anybody if I'm like sitting in the lobby with my like headphones in typing. So what do you think? Not Chris, no. Not Chris Pratt. What if we moved it up? So I leave at 10. I can check in at 3:00 my time. 2, 1, 12, 11, which is 10:00 your time. I know, Pratt. Yes, you're a Pratt, such a Pratt. So that Nicole could be there. I can join like later. I can join you when I get into the hotel, right? Nicole sprints at 7 our time on Wednesday. So 7 your time, 8, 9, 10, 11 is midnight here. Is it on Wednesdays or Thursdays? There's like an hour and 21 minutes. It's Thursday left in the book. An hour and 21 minutes from chapter 49. Okay, what do you want to point out? This time zone thing is crazy, right? Trying to figure it all out. We are all over the place. No worries. How long is the timeline between Chloe and James's wedding and Chloe being pregnant? She was pregnant. Before the wedding? Not 9 months. I feel like she was pregnant before the wedding. Not gonna lie, I thought Chloe and James got married. Maybe. So maybe James didn't really want to marry her in the first place? She was pregnant before the wedding. I don't think Live Sprints is going to work. I think she was pregnant before the wedding. So maybe James, no, it's not just you. She was pregnant before the wedding. In all caps, Kenny is yelling. So do you think she's, so do you think, I feel like we can't find a time that works for everybody in the next couple of days. I don't, yeah, I think I don't know that we're gonna find a time that works for everyone if we are factoring in Australia or New Zealand time. Yeah, yeah, well, yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see if what James's situation is. I think James dies, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Should we just read in our own time? And we can react there. Either that or we wait a month. So maybe. I kind of think I'm not back to the middle of October. October 16th, I get back. So we finish it on our own. It's not ideal. Yeah, it's work. Yeah, I've got a couple of projects to do in New York, so I'm there for a month. All right. All right, so let's do that. We'll finish it on our own. And if we can figure out a time to do sprints, then we'll figure it out on Instagram to figure out a time to like finish it and talk about it. Oh, bummer. Well, but we can't put anything in the group because then like nobody can read the comments until you finish the book because there'll be spoilers. Should we finish this and read the next book? I'm gonna wait and see how this one ends. I don't know if I can take another one of these. I don't know. Let's see. Let's figure it out. Let's see how this one ends before I move on to book 2 in this series. I don't know. So yeah, let's like, yeah, I guess we finish on our own. Oh, this is such a bummer. Because it like what made it extra fun was being able to talk about it as it was happening. I don't think we should be the next book together, read the next book together. I think if we do the book club sprints thing again, we should definitely pick a book that can go faster. Sam isn't the only one with family problems. Poor Gwen had her own issues too. I don't know if I'll be able to wait long. I'm going to be reading the next book. All right. All right. So, okay. So let's, I guess at this point, I feel like we're reading on our own and we'll figure out in the Instagram message thing if we want to do how we want to do like talking about it. Yeah. I see it. I think Sam and Gwen were a lot alike. Yes. I was like, Sam, and I was thinking Chloe. Yeah. I think that's why, and Gramps and Mickleby like stay up through the night reading. Well, we'd have to. We're all in different time zones. It's all going to be somebody staying up in the middle of the night to read this book. Oh, Christina's converted. Maybe. Kenny's converting us all. Well, we'll see how this book ends. So far, I'm giving it 3.5, maybe 4. But if the ending is unsatisfactory, I have no problem dropping it down to a 1. I'm kidding. Oh. Do you think Aunt Agnes is Gwen's family? It's a new genre. I just started reading cozies. Yeah. Blocking them from Gwen's life didn't work. Ooh. Well, some people don't know when to go away. All right, guys, I have a hard stop. My alarm is about to go off in a few seconds to be like, time to go. You're going to be late. But I've had fun talking about this book with you guys. Are they? I just made that up. Oh, there's my alarm. Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? No, we are not. No, I was just saying that, but maybe. Yes, the letters, because she didn't read the letters yet. Different families. Okay, have fun packing. Have fun on your trip. Be safe. All right, yeah. lots of things happening tomorrow morning. Thank you. And I'll like I can join sprints if I see you guys are sprinting while I'm in New York and I'm available, I'll jump in. So if you guys want to keep like talking about this, I'll keep watching. And if I can jump in, I will. Yeah. Yeah. I'll see you in a month if I don't see you before. All right, you guys, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for taking a chance on author that I just randomly found one day, became super obsessed with. Well, I know all about becoming super obsessed with an author that you randomly find. So thanks for sharing her with us. All right, you guys, I'll see you later.